What's up, people? In the building entertainment portal. Wagwan.
Yeah, man, you don't know we there, man. Big up on yourself.
Yeah. And today we have some more information to give you pertaining to Vybz Kartel appeal. So, prosecution rejects claim of contaminated evidence in Vybz Kartel trial. And, a lot of Vybz Kartel fans not gonna agree with this whole information putting forward by the prosecution team.
Yeah.
So basically, a high profile team of defense lawyers began presenting arguments before the Court of Appeal on Monday in an attempt to secure the release of Kartel, whose real name is Adidja Palmer, and his fellow convicts. So, Portal boss, what really a going with the prosecution team? What them basically I say?
Well, basically right now the prosecution are shut down allegations by the defense team that the evidence was contaminated. So
Yeah.
the prosecution basically look for some form of excuse, for take some amount of embarrassment out of them face right now, because the Valunita Robinson Vybz Kartel lawyer point out some clear and reasonable and practical, she point out some practical reasons
For real.
why the evidence was contaminated and why when named Justice Lennox Lennox Campbell at the time, why him never just throw out the jury and get a new jury based on the fact say, you see, one of the jury them they try do the bribe, and then we see the cell phone was being used by the police, and then we see where the main witness change him story. We see where the prosecution never hand over the original document for the main eyewitness to the defense team. So all of this it just create a blur right now in terms of this whole appeal. But so far, based on how me see things, me would have said the ball in the court are the defense right now and not the prosecutor, because the defense team highlight a whole heap of flaws, a whole heap of errors, and a whole heap of bias that took place in the case, which should never be that way.
Yeah. So right now the prosecution team, them just do what them can do to make things look bad and for them side, because a lot of errors in this case. And you mentioned the police using Vybz Kartel phone. So today in the trial, a police investigator testified that the phone dialed itself as he tried to account for the call while the police had the phone. Yo, you see when that go on? Me say appeal after in court of appeal today.
Of course.
Yeah. Cause
Ridiculous.
know, that ridiculous. How the phone for dial itself.
Yes, yeah, we know say them a smartphone, but
Yeah.
we know them not reach that
Level there.
yet. But dial.
Yeah, man. So that a what happened. That a one of the thing take place in trial today. The police investigator testified that the phone dialed itself as he tried to account for the calls while the police had the phone.
Yeah.
And next thing, Assistant Director of Public Prosecution, Orette Brown, says he could not provide a proper explanation of how 3 cell phone calls were made from Vybz Kartel's mobile phone 9 days after it was handed over to the police investigations. So, this again is a next error, because him can't give a proper explanation for all of that. So,
Alright. You're that said the police them stupid and
Yeah.
don't know the law. Because if you are a police, you're supposed to know that even if you make a call and delete it. Because
Yeah.
me assume say them they delete the calls after they make them.
yeah.
You know? How now y'all go talk something like that? That mean you never know that the there are cyber experts who can actually pull up
Yeah,
back
man.
all
Technology
of those
reach them way
information.
there.
You know, so it's just a case now where them are look for all kind of frivolous, all kind of ridiculous excuses, and the court have a right to laugh today because that makes no sense, and the police they just make a fool of himself today. Yeah, with such a response saying that the phone just press off. And it's not one time, it's not two times it happen multiple times. So how am I gonna give an excuse for all of that?
Yeah, man. For
Yes,
real.
it makes no sense.
Yeah.
Is it, man?
So right now, the prosecution team, them just a do what them can do for it not look bad pan for them side from them time there.
Yeah.
You know, because they make so many error in the case already.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Prosecutorial misconduct. You see me? Yeah. Because at the end of the day, we have to understand, you know, Vybz Kartel versus the state, you know, versus the government, you know, and the government are the powerhouse of the country, you know, so we have to understand how deep this thing running up people. You see me? It not just stop at the court, it not just stop at the lawyers, it not just stop at the prosecutors or the defense team. It go way more deeper than that. You know, we have a lot of influential people involved in this case where enough things still not come to the forefront yet, but so far we like to see the course where the case I take right now in terms of this appeal.
Yeah, man. That are the joke of the day, people. Vybz Kartel phone dial itself.
Yeah, and the person who said that are the donkey of the week.
Or the month, I should say.